Okay, let's get started. So we should all be on this page, page 651. That was the page you guys were supposed to do for homework. All of the answers to the questions on that first page, page 651, all of the answers are the same, right? Because we learned on Tuesday that circles don't have any sides or vertices. Or vertices is just like a fancy word for corners. So who can tell me what's the answer? How many sides and vertices does a circle have? Who can raise their hand and tell me? How many sides and vertices does a circle have? What were your answers? Ronan. What'd you say?
0.
0, yeah. So for all of page 651, you should have written zeros. For all of the questions on page 651, you should have written zeros. Because circles don't have any sides and they don't have any vertices. They are round, meaning that there's no corners, there's no straight lines. So good, that's pretty easy. Go ahead and flip to the back. Flip to page. We should have done this already. This was work, so we should have done this already. So by the top of page 652, I'm going to read number 7. It says, Ahmad drew the shapes below. So he drew all of those shapes. He drew all of those shapes. So we have to answer 2 questions about them. The first question says, how many of the shapes have 4 sides? So how many of those shapes do you guys see have 4 sides? What did we get? What was our answer? Did you guys count them?
Yes.
Boris, what did you get, babe?
I get 5 and the 2.
Yeah, Boris answered both of them for us. So 5 of those shapes have 4 sides. Let's count to be sure. I see a trapezoid, so that's 1. Another trapezoid is 2. A square, so that's 3. And then 2 rectangles, so 4, 5. 5 of the shapes that he drew have 4 sides. Then the next question asked us, which Boris already answered, but let's go over it, says how many shapes have 0 vertices, so they don't have any corners. He drew 1, 2 circles. Circles are the only shape that don't have any sides or vertices. So I know that there are only 2 circles, so there are only 2 shapes that have no vertices. Then number 8 is a story problem. It says, I am a 2-dimensional shape that has no straight lines. Awesome. So now you guys can go ahead and flip the page so that you are on page 654. You should be on the page that looks like this, page 654. And in this lesson, we're going to be comparing all of the shapes that we've learned about so far. So far in this chapter, we have learned about squares, rectangles, trapezoids, triangles, and circles, right? We've learned about those 5 shapes. So in this lesson, we are going to compare them now. We're going to talk about all of those shapes and talk about how they're the same and how they're different. So at the top of page 654, in that blue box, I'm going to read what that says. It says, you can compare and sort 2-dimensional shapes. On this side, it says, circle the shapes that have straight sides. So they circled the triangle and they circled the rectangle. And then on the next one, it says, circle the shapes with more than 3 vertices. So again, they circled the square and the rectangle because that triangle has 3 vertices and they want more than that. So Raboni, what's your question?
Which page is this?
We are on page 654. 654. So let's look at number 1. Let's look at number 1 there. Number 1 wants us to circle the shapes with 4 straight sides. So we are circling the shapes that have 4 sides. So let's look at that. I want you guys, let's talk about it. That first shape, that purple shape, that square, just give me a thumbs up if a square has 4 sides. Does it not, or does it? Yeah, a square has 4 sides, so we can circle that blue shape, or that purple shape. What about that blue shape right below it? Give me a thumbs up if it has 4 sides. Yep, sure does. Okay, let's go right next to that blue shape. We have a red triangle. Does the red triangle have 4 sides? Yes or no? Does a triangle have 4 sides? Give me a thumbs up for yes and a thumbs down for no.
No.
I only see 2 friends giving me a thumbs down. No, it does not have 4 sides. Let's count them. That triangle only has 1, 2, 3 sides. So we will not circle that one. What about right above that? We have a circle. Give me a thumbs up if that circle has 4 sides. Give me a thumbs down if it doesn't.
Lebowski.
Yes, Ziad.
What page you guys on?
Page 654. Guys, I'm tired of answering that question. I'm on page 654. Please follow along. Yes, you are correct. That circle does not have any sides, so we won't circle that one either. And then that green shape right next to it does have 4 sides, so we can circle it. So for that first one, you should have circled 3 shapes. We should have circled 3 shapes. Let's talk about number 2. Number 2 wants us to circle all of the shapes that have 3 vertices or 3 corners. So let's look at that first purple triangle. That purple triangle, give me a thumbs up if that purple triangle has 3 corners. Give me a thumbs down if it doesn't. Good, Amika. Good, Mohammed. Good, Sraboni. Good, Ronan. Good, Akil. Good. So we'll circle that one. We will circle that one. It does have 3 vertices. What about that circle? What about that circle? Give me a thumbs up if that circle has 3 vertices. Give me a thumbs down if it doesn't. Very good. It does not. Remember, circles don't have any vertices, so we won't circle it at all. What about that yellow triangle? That yellow triangle. Give me a thumbs up for yes, a thumbs down for no. Yeah, good. Good. Go ahead and circle that one. That yellow triangle does have 3 vertices. What about that green trapezoid? Let's count the vertices. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. So are we going to circle it? Nope. Nope, because we're only circling shapes that have 3 vertices. And then that last blue triangle does have 3.
Lebowski.
Yes.
We are number 2.
Yep, that was number 2.
Oh,
That was
show me
number
again.
2. What?
Show me again. I didn't see it.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
So now we're going to skip 3 and 4, and let's take a look at the On My Own page. Let's take a look at the On My Own page. If you can do it on your own, go ahead. But I'll read them out loud to you guys, because I know some of you guys can't read all these words. So I'll read it out loud to you, but if you can do it on your own, go ahead and do it. Just do the front, though, because we're going to do the back together. So number 5, I want you to circle all of the shapes that have 0 vertices. So you should be on the top of page 655. You guys are doing this on your own. I'm just reading it out loud for you. You are circling all of the shapes that have 0 vertices. Go ahead and do that.
Lebowski.
Yes, I'm Boris.
We do our name.
Nope, because we're not ripping it out or turning it in, honey.
Oh.
So you are circling all of the shapes that have 0 vertices for number 5. Give me a thumbs up when you've done that. Remember vertices means corners. So 0 corners. Good, Mabuba. Good, Mohammed. Good, Amika. Good. All right, go right next to it. Let's take a look at number 6. Number 6, you are circling all of the shapes with 4 sides. Circle all of the shapes that have 4 sides. We'll go over this at the end. All of the shapes that have 4 sides for number 6. Give me a thumbs up when you've done that. Remember, like I said, if you can do this on your own, go ahead. Akil, do you have a question?
We saw like number 11.
Nope, just do through number 10. We're going to do the back together. All right, number 7. You are circling all of the shapes that have straight sides. If they have straight sides, so meaning they are not round. Remember, there's only one shape that doesn't have straight sides. There's only one shape that doesn't have straight sides. Give me a thumbs up when you are done with that. Okay, number 8. Circle all of the shapes that have 0 vertices. Circle all of the shapes that have 0 vertices.
All of them?
What, Mohammed?
Will we circle?
I don't know. We'll go over it in a minute. Right now, you figure that out on your own, please. Circle all of the shapes with 0 vertices. Remember that there's only one shape that doesn't have any vertices. All right, number 9. You are circling the shapes with no straight sides. So circle the round shapes. Circle the round shapes. If they have a side, if they have straight sides, don't circle them. If they have a straight side, don't circle them. That's number 9. You are circling all the shapes with no straight sides. And then number 10, you are circling the shapes that are not curved. Circle the shapes that are not curved. Curved means like round. Good. Did everybody get those done? Give me thumbs up if you are done. Yes, I'm Boris.
What up, number 8?
Number 8 says you are circling the shapes with 0 vertices, but we're going to go over it right now, okay? Who can raise their hand? Number 5. Let's go all the way back to the top. Number 5, you were supposed to circle the shapes with 0 vertices. How many shapes did you have to circle? How many shapes did you circle on number 5? How many shapes did you circle on number 5, and what did you circle? Amika, unmute yourself. What did you circle for number 5?
2
2 what?
circles.
Yeah. The only shapes with no vertices are that blue circle and that green circle. Those are the only shapes that don't have any vertices. So those are the shapes that you should have circled. Remember, vertices is just another word for a corner. Those are the only shapes that don't have any corners. What about number 6? Number 6, we were supposed to circle shapes with 4 sides. We had to circle all of the shapes with 4 sides. How many shapes should you have circled? How many shapes are there that have 4 sides? Count the ones that you circled. Sorboni.
3 things. There's a square, a trapezoid, and a triangle.
Not a triangle, but a rectangle. Yeah. We circled 3. 3 of those shapes had 4 sides. We circled a square, a trapezoid, and a rectangle. The other shapes there are a circle and a triangle, and those don't have 4 sides. A circle doesn't have any sides, and a triangle only has 3. Okay, let's take a look at number 7. Number 7, we had to circle all of the shapes with straight sides. What did we circle? How many did we circle for number 7? Who can raise their hand and tell me, how many did you circle for number 7? Santonia, how many did you circle on number 7?
3
3, yeah. We circled that trapezoid that kind of looks like a picture, that airplane sign, and the xylophone. You should have circled those pictures. Those are the pictures you should have circled. Good. Okay. Amid, please keep yourself muted. Let's look at number 8. Number 8, somebody asked me, do we circle all of them? And the answer was yes. Number 8 said circle the shapes with no vertices. All we had there was circles. All we had there was circles. So you should have circled all of them. You should have circled all of them. All right, number 9. Number 9 said circle the shapes with 0 straight sides. You can tell me the 2 pictures that they circled. What 2 pictures did we circle there? We circled 2. What 2 did we circle? Mabuba, do you know? Who can help her out? Ibrahim, what did you circle? You have to hit your mute button. What did you circle for number 9, Ibrahim? Don't know. Who can help Ibrahim out? Lima, do you know? You gotta hit your mute button. Lima, what did you circle for number 9?
The clock
Mm-hmm.
and the cookie
Yeah, I think that's a cookie. I think you're right. Yeah, so for number 9, you should have circled the clock and the cookie. The clock and the cookie. Those are the 2 shapes that have no straight sides. They're both circles. Good. What about number 10? Last one. You had to circle all of the shapes that are not curved, which means like a circle. We had to circle all of the shapes that were not round. How many did we circle? This one kind of tried to trick us.
No.
How many did we circle for that one? How many did you circle on number 10? It was kind of tricky. Akil, how many did you circle?
Circled everything but the circle.
So everything but that plate? Very good, yeah. So you should have circled the poster with the dog, the American flag, and that stop sign. That stop sign is a new shape called an octagon, and it does have sides. It has 8 sides. So we can't circle that one because it is not round. Good. All right, so go ahead and flip your page to the back. So you're on page 656, and we'll do these 2 together. We'll do these 2 together. So at the top of page 656, number 11 says, Madeline sees these objects in her school. How many of these objects have more than 3 sides? How many of these objects have more than 3 sides? So right now I want you to go through and circle the ones that have more than 3 sides, and then write your answer on the line. Circle the pictures that have more than 3 sides and write your answer on the line. Yes. Who just, hang on, raise your hand. Yes, Mohammed.
Do we do 2 stops?
You are doing number 11. You are circling all of the objects
Do we
that
circle 2 stops?
we haven't given the answer yet, honey. You circle all of the objects that have more than 3 sides. Who else had a question? Yes, Mahbuba.
What page is it?
Page 656. Okay, who can tell me what they got? How many pictures should you have circled? How many pictures should you have circled? How many pictures there have more than 3 sides? More than 3. Somebody who hasn't answered in a while. Amika, what do you think? 3, yeah. If you look, that clock, that picture frame, and that checkerboard all have 4 sides. 4 is more than 3. So that's what you should have circled. Very good. All right, so that is the end of the lesson. Your homework that is due on Tuesday is page 657 and page 658. We will not have class tomorrow because tomorrow is Eid. So I will not have a Zoom class tomorrow. And we will not have class Monday because Monday is Memorial Day. So tomorrow and Monday are both holidays, so we will not have class. Sound good? Please raise your hand if you have